This video is an investigative documentary. It does not intend to mock, shame, or humiliate any individuals or groups involved. No unverified claims or allegations are presented as fact. All information included has been publicly shared by third parties, media sources, or the individuals themselves. I'm not responsible for the accuracy or opinions expressed in third-party content. This video is created under fair use for commentary, analysis, and reporting, and complies with YouTube's community guidelines. This video does not seek to glorify or glamorize negative behavior, but aims to provide an educational insight into realities often overlooked or unseen by the wider public. As I always say, there's one simple rule. If you don't speak on it, I can't report on it. I hope you enjoy the video. Some things are better left unsaid. The streets have spoken. If you've been paying attention to what's been going on lately, not just the music but the politics behind it, you'll know Spray's RTM podcast has become more than just interviews. It's a war drum, and one of the main names he's been banging on about is a man called Giggs, Y for Dat. And by association, his SN1 team, again Y for Dat. The tension's been bubbling ever since that infamous Rated Awards moment. But really the seeds were planted long before. Again, I've made a number of videos breaking down the GRM Daily incident. Head to my channel and check out the full documentaries on that event. This whole fallout traces back to a night that should have been all champagne and handshakes. Giggs brought Spray and his crew through to an exclusive OVO after party. Drake's people, industry names, the usual elite circle. But that night didn't end pretty. According to Spray himself, one of Drake's affiliates got stripped for his kettle, and it wasn't a rumor. Spray confirmed it on his own podcast. That moment turned a link-up into a line drawn in the sand. And because it happened at the Rated Awards, it became public. Otherwise, I don't think we would have ever really known about this scenario. Recently, a Giggs track popped up on my FYP, and I thought I'd give it a listen, but this one felt different. There were subtle jabs and indirects sprinkled throughout, the kind only someone clued up on the background would catch. So let me break it down for you. The song is called Giggs Man-dem. At the very start of the video, you'll spot a group of silhouettes in the background, all eyes on one man, lit up like he's on trial. That man is Pound Sterling. This isn't just a creative shot. Pound and Spray have been in their own Cold War through podcasts for some time now, subtle jabs and open shots. Go back and watch Winners Talking. When Pound Sterling mentions a man called Dear Stan, he's talking about Spray. If you read between the lines and watched closely, Pound Sterling being highlighted like that wasn't by chance. It was a statement and a hidden message aimed at Spray, I feel. When Giggs says, "I never understand them. I hold my hands out and they disrespect my hands them, and use man and brought us around these randoms." This one's a crazy line. Giggs is basically saying he extended trust to Spray and got back disrespect. And it hits harder because before things broke down, Giggs and Spray actually helped each other. That line ain't just emotional, it's personal. Giggs is saying he brought Spray to industry events, gave him access. And then Spray started bringing man around who was still active in the road life. And they ended up messing up the pattern. Then Giggs goes on to say the following. "Expelled him, that youth's kinda full of bull, and I smelt it." If you pay attention to Buck's body language in this scene, he moves with purpose when that bar drops, and that's not by mistake. Buck was central to the Rated Awards incident, and after that, Spray wasn't just beefing, he was blacklisted, expelled. You don't see him at certain events, he's not embraced like before, that's more than rap. That's gatekeeping, and these men are letting it be known. Giggs then says, "I'm eager to teach him teeth, man will box him for teething." There's no cryptic wordplay here. That's a straight violation, straight to the point. A warning shot. And the way it's delivered, like a man who feels justice hasn't been served yet. Or maybe it has. Giggs then spits. They never got the picture, even though it was advertised clearly. This is the aftermath. Claret on the carpet, viral clips. Spray showing the consequences out in the open, and the now infamous pictures of him lying in the hospital bed. And who's in the frame again for this scene? None other than Buck. It's almost cinematic. Like every time the tension flares, he's in the picture. Is this intentional? Maybe, or maybe not. Some people will say this is all just speculation, stretching lines, chasing narratives, but anyone who's really followed this saga knows these aren't random lyrics. They're coded messages, stitched with real history. Hollow's not just rapping, he's documenting the untold version of events the blogs never posted, the street historian in full effect. This song and video dropped a year ago, right when the RTM podcast was gaining real steam with Spray taking aim at the SN1 camp. So Giggs took it to the music scene and responded with a track. As we can see, Diddy features in the video, a move that hasn't aged well, but it left an opening for Spray to retaliate. Now that I've properly listened to the song and caught who's in the music video, everything's much clearer about why Spray always mentioned Giggs and Diddy so often on his show, and why he posted tweets like this. Anyway, what are the streets saying? Am I reaching here? Let me know in the comments section down below.